Hey guys, it's me Phil. How are we doing? Hope you're having a good day. A couple of days ago, I had to make a decision that was one of the hardest in my life. Do you remember my Audi A5? The beautiful coupe. Yeah, had to decide to get rid because while I love driving the car, I absolutely loved it. It was a brilliant car. It's took me to Scotland, it took me to Wales, done a lot of miles in that car. My body says no. Getting in and out of it was a bit of a hassle. The knees are going, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I made a decision to sell it. I got a really good price for it, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I miss it already. And I'm kind of stuck with the Fabia now. For now. There is another car on the way, but there'll be more on that later. But I've got to go visit my dad at the Creme. It's his birthday today. He would have been 84. Happy birthday, Dad. I'm going to take him some flowers and I'm going to take you along in the Fabia and just talk about it and show you some positive points. So we'll get them. Get this bag. Right. And we'll head out in the Fabia. So as you will have seen on this channel before, this is my 2007 Skoda Fabia. What I like to call my beta car, as the Americans would say. It's got 115,000 on it. It was cheap. Hang on a minute. It was cheap to run, cheap to insure, ish, kind of. And it is my sole means of transport at the moment. But as of next week, this will be going, and I'm taking delivery of a new to me car. But the thing about these kind of cars is, yes, they can be fun to drive. It's only an 1200cc, but you can throw them around, you can thrash them, and you don't have to give a monkeys about them. And do you know what? Having a cheap car like this gives you a lot of freedom, because I don't give a crap about this car. If it crashes or whatever, gets stolen, I don't care. I can throw this into corners where bigger cars can't go. So if you've got an expensive vehicle and I'm in this little scratched up, dinged up little car, who's going to come off worse? Not me. So yeah, it's fun having a car like this. Now, I have traded this in on this new car I'm getting, and even the new car is kind of a beta car, because it's only cost me 1,600 quid. Well, 1,400 because they've given me 200 quid for this. I've lost money on this, but I'm not really bothered, because this is going, I don't have to mess about with it. Somebody else is going to deal with scrapping it. But it's done what I've needed it to do. It's been there for my mum more than anything, because she struggled with my Audi. Well, like I was. And it wasn't fair on her, so I bought this just to run my mum about. But now I've got a bigger car coming, I don't need this. So like I said, for 200 quid, I'm not complaining. But yeah, now I'm just getting towards the Creme. Oh, there's a funeral happening, this will be interesting. Yeah, my dad passed away in 2006. And I'll tell you something, you never get over losing a parent. I'll say something, if you've got both parents now, make sure you understand that at some point they are going to leave, and it hurts like hell. Right, so let's go see my dad. Right, that's that done. I just had 3/4 an hour with Dad. So, yeah, happy birthday, Dad. Now, back to the Skoda. Now, essentially, there's nothing wrong with this car. Yes, it needs a back box and there's a couple of pieces of trim missing and whatever, but it's MOT'd, it's taxed and insured and everything. So it is a runnable car. But on the downside is, with me being 6'3", it's a bit cramped. And I've got size 12 shoes, or feet, and you know, there's not a lot of space down there. But apart from that, it's a perfectly viable car for somebody. But I just didn't want the hassle of having to go through selling it and all that kind of. I could have probably got 500-600 quid for this. As it stands, if I'd have done some work, probably £1,000. But I don't want to do that. I just want it off my hands, and I just want to start running this other car, which is bigger, and I'll do a video on it, like I said, and I'll get things sorted. But yeah, running a banger and whatever. See, with my Audi, it was a lovely car, don't get me wrong, but whenever I parked up somewhere, I always had that thing of, has somebody spotted something? Has somebody scratched it, or somebody dinged it, or somebody caught it, or anything like that? And I was always, I want something now that I can just not bother with. And that's what I'm getting with this next car, and this is what this car was, really. But yeah, that's it really, guys. But yeah, thanks for coming along with me. Just having a little drive out in Scunthorpe and going to see my dad. And hopefully you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.